Welcome back to the Peace and Progress podcast. I think I stopped doing the episode part, so I don't even know what episode this is. Anyway, welcome. Welcome back.
Welcome.
It's been what do they say? A California minute since you've been on here?
I've never heard that.
That's what they say.
Who?
They.
Okay.
Them.
Okay.
It's been a minute. Whatever.
I know.
It's been a minute. Hold on. I'm going to change these. I don't like the way this isn't. I like it on this side. Not that it matters because truthfully, for those of you that don't know about podcasting, the headphones don't make a difference. It's just so I can hear you and you can hear me, but I can hear you in real time too. So
actually, I'm looking at them right now and they're technically backwards.
They're backwards again?
Well, I can see there are on this side.
It feels more comfortable this way. I feel like the thing going
honestly,
across
mine are probably mine are incorrect.
Maybe we're supposed to be on the opposite side. I don't know.
Anyways,
I don't want the cord across my body. That feels awkward.
Okay.
Anywho, all right. So welcome back. What do we?
How many times are you gonna say that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if you have a convert. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. I'm gonna say it on here,
okay.
And even though I just told you, but I think we should figure out a way. I think it would be funny if we did a episode where we just react to the reels that we send each other all day, because that's truthfully like our life. We communicate like that often from.
I think a lot of people do.
Room to room, yeah, but even.
But the hard
in the same
part
room
in doing that in a podcast would be like.
It would be me with another phone.
Nobody would know what you're watching. Yeah.
No, you would just pop it up right here. I would just have to find a way to edit it.
Right.
It would be interesting. I think it would be funny. Actually, I probably can't post the reels that I send you.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyways, we had a date today. We went on a day date.
Look at you taking the driver's seat.
Well, I'm like trying to think like, what do we want to talk about?
I got one, but go ahead.
Went to lunch without the boys for the first time in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice.
And that was the reel that I just sent you.
What?
Me versus you.
Yeah.
There was a reel where it was like the Rose from Titanic, her voice. It's like, come back.
Yeah, that's
come
you.
Back.
The second we left the boys and you were like, okay, text Cynthia and see what they're doing.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. That wasn't the second that they left, that we left.
Pretty much.
It was like an hour in. I just want to know what they're up to.
Text them now and see what they're doing.
Want to know what my kids are up to?
Her? Did she text you back?
I want to know if they miss me.
No. I'm surprised that when we got there, they didn't say, why are you back already?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went to the mall and we went to Cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
And that was good. We got our usuals. Actually, we got a couple new things this time.
Yeah, but why did I take you to the mall? We can tell that part. Well, yeah, but yeah.
Well, because you surprised me and bought me a new phone for Valentine's Day so that my camera is better quality.
Yeah. As long as you don't put your fingerprints on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, he's like...
you know what? I'm going to clip this. This is going to be an Instagram reel. I want just the men to comment that follow me on this post below and let me know if this is just a woman thing. Like, as always, a woman's cameras always has fingerprints on it.
Let me just tell you why.
Because mine never does.
And the women or even the moms can comment below and tell you that I'm constantly holding all the things in my hands. So if I happen to put my fingers on the camera, it is because I have all the things in my hands and at least I'm holding onto my phone.
What things did you have in your hands? You were just sitting on the couch for 20 minutes scrolling on Instagram.
On a regular basis?
You just said we didn't have the kids today. What were you holding in your hands today?
I'm just saying in general. You constantly talking about
so in general, what happened today?
Today, it was in my purse most of the time. But if I don't have my purse...
You got fingerprints in your purse? Yeah.
I just carry my phone, my wallet, and my keys. So,
Yep, men.
Or my
phone, wallet,
water
and
bottle,
keys.
And then my phone.
Okay.
So I'm constantly just like holding my
You have
phone.
2 hands and that's 2 items.
Well, so with the new phone, I did end up buying a loopy case. So at least maybe I'll have something to hold on to and it won't be my camera.
Okay. So, yeah, moms, comment below and confirm or deny, I guess.
Let me just say that at least the lens is not scratched. You just said that. I'm
How do
so
you know?
worried.
How do you know?
Because I just wipe it off and it's fine.
Okay. Anywho, that was one of your
Also, that phone, I mean, like,
terms of agreement in order to get the new
I
phone
will
was you
treat
gotta
the new phone a lot better, but that phone is like a 12.
you gotta
I've had
treat
it for
you gotta treat the new phone like you treated me
ages.
the first year we got married.
Right.
Yeah. Not
Okay.
the last 10.
The last 10, we've only been married for 10 years.
Exactly.
Okay.
Leap year.
Boy math.
We had a leap year.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, finish. No, I was trying to think what we were talking about before that. You were talking about going to the mall.
Yeah, and I obviously like didn't find anything for myself. Surprise, surprise. I never
You
did.
got a new phone.
Well, right, but that was part of it. Is even you said is like, well, you never get anything for yourself, so now you do this time.
That's the only way you get anything is when I buy it for
know.
you. How'd you
I
get your
know.
Louis purse? How'd you get all your free people stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not that I can't buy it for myself, but I just like, I keep putting it off. I don't need it that bad.
Mm-hmm. We've had podcast conversations about that.
Me and you?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah. Mm. And we were looking for clothes for the boys because Jax is growing out of his shorts.
That sounded really weird. Pause that.
Typically, well, his shorts are just becoming shorter to the point where
he's getting
like
taller and his shorts aren't. That's a better way to say it instead
Yeah.
of what you said.
Whatever. I told you, he came into the room the one day with like 5 pairs of shorts and he was like, well, these don't fit me anymore because they're a size 5. And I'm like, just because they're that size, most of these still fit you because they're still long enough. But there were a couple of shorts where he tried them on and I was like, yep, those are too short. So they got passed down. Poor Bricks, the hand me
Growing out your shorts.
Yeah, growing out your shorts. Well, he also like hates to wear pants too.
Mm.
I mean, like obviously.
Just wait until he's like 20 and then he's blessed with my calf genetics. Then he'll only want to wear pants.
No, I mean like it hasn't been that cold for that long. Like he'll wear pants when it's cold. Yeah. But also at school they're running around and even if it's cold for the day, he'll come home at the end of the day with his pants pulled up to his knees because he's hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just picture that image.
So even like last week, some of the days it was like kind of cold. Mm-hmm. And I just know he does that. So I'm like, whatever, go in shorts and I'll just put a sweatshirt on
you know what we should do is just bring it back to the 90s when they had like the zipper.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just get him those.
That's the other thing though is he's so picky.
Yeah.
Like, well, he told me at least, like he told me he knows what he likes. So he told me he did tell me he liked that style like basketball shorts. So I knew that, and I just know in general like he just likes like soft shorts.
You know why he likes basketball shorts?
Not because of you.
Yeah, because I'm the athletic side of the family.
Right.
Yep. That's where the basketball side comes from.
Yeah, but I mean he also has like I bought so many shirts for New York that didn't come in time. That I thought were like cute graphic tees, and he still hasn't worn them. He could care less.
Yep, story of any parent's life.
Yeah, but maybe Bricks will wear them when they'll still be new at that point.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
If he's out of his dressing as a character phase,
he'll always find something to dress up as. He just is like, what's it called? Not monocolored. What's it called?
Yeah, monochromatic.
Yeah, there you go. He'll dress like that. So as long as the color matches the color of the pants and the shirt,
then
he's somebody.
He's like you.
Superman. No, that's not me. I accessorize.
When we were younger.
I never was monochromatic ever, unless it was like a tracksuit which was cool in the early 2000s.
A velour tracksuit.
Yeah, I had a
Okay.
velour
You're
tracksuit.
aging yourself.
It was in, I literally just said the early
Gen Z
2000s.
watching this is like, what the heck is a velour tracksuit?
They're like, what the heck is velour?
Yeah.
And who's doing track? Yeah, who made it though? I'm trying to think. It was
Fat
like,
Farm.
oh, maybe. Whoa,
Now
that's
I'm dating
crazy.
myself. Yeah.
Was it Fat Farm? Or are you
For
guessing?
the boys, yeah, I think so. Yeah, because that was like
I was trying to think. There
there
was a
was like a lot
Jay-Z
of
brand.
rappers. Oh, Jay-Z?
Yeah, it was like, no.
No, I think it was Fat Farm.
Rockaware. That was Jay-Z's brand.
Yeah.
It was either that or it might have been Fat Farm. I forgot about that.
But
I
for
used
the
to have the
girls,
Fat
it
Farm
was like
shoes.
Juicy.
Juicy.
Yeah.
I used to have the Fat Farm shoes with the fat laces in it too. And then you'd like mix match. Didn't they have like the pink ones for the women? Fat
Yeah.
Farms.
Yeah.
You probably had a pair of those.
I
All white
didn't.
with the pink. You're
No.
lying.
I didn't. They
You're
weren't
lying.
my favorite.
That's clip this too. Comment down below if you ever had Fat Farms. I want to know the general
But I
age range of the
definitely
audience.
had the Osiris's.
That's even worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, those were like.
Those are typical skater shoes. The Fat Farms at least were
How
like.
do you even skate in those though? Like
That's
those
what
big
we used to
fat
say.
ones.
Yeah, the Osiris's, DC's, Etnies. Those were the skate shoes. Fat Farms was like the crossover between like being a skater and like in the hip hop world.
Right.
That was like the cool. I would feel like Pharrell or something would wear that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like the DC's, Osiris's, that was more like the Rob Dyrdeks and the those type of
just
skaters.
when you say like all those brands, I bet we probably think about the same place, like where to go, where you would go to buy them. Well, maybe not you. You would go to like
Jack shoes.
no, what was that? What was it?
Zoomies?
818 board shop or something like that?
Oh, yeah, eight. What'd you say?
818?
818 is what it used to be called.
Oh, whatever.
But,
818,
yeah.
yeah. But the other place in Simi,
Or no, not Zoomies, Ig.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's where everyone
We didn't have a
would get.
Zoomies.
No, because we didn't have the Simi Mall at that point.
Yeah, I don't think I bought the I can't remember if I ever bought shoes at Ig.
Jack
I know I used to
Shoes
buy all
went
my
out
clothes.
Probably
I was
before-
kidding. Jack
well,
Shoes.
They went out before we probably went to like middle school.
I went there one time. Yeah, I was probably like, that was when we lived on the old house.
Yeah.
In the old house. I went there one time. I was probably like, well, I had to have been younger than 7. Like 5 or
Really?
yeah, because we moved here when I was 7. We moved it to this house in 97.
I
7 years old.
remember I got a pair of Adidas, like the old school.
At Jack Shoes.
Yeah.
That's
think
definitely a Simi thing. Only
Yeah.
people in Simi will know that.
Right.
Which is like 0.00001% of the people who watch us. But what were you just talking about? They didn't have those at Jack Shoes.
What?
They had Adidas.
Yeah. When
I
I
thought
went.
I thought Jack Shoes was like where the kids got like the lame shoes, like New Balances.
No. They
like
had
the
name
Velcro-
brand shoes.
Yeah, but they were always like the geeky ones that
No, that was like
Mervin's got rid of.
No.
They're like, these aren't selling. Put them at Jack Shoes.
No, it was like a.
You know what's crazy?
small mom and pop shop, but they had name brand stuff.
What's crazy is like I could not tell you anything else about Jack Shoes, but I could tell you the layout. I
Right.
remember exactly how the layout looked. I couldn't tell you anything
It
else.
was like a semicircle, like
Mhm.
stage kind of thing, and
Mhm.
yeah.
The whole building was a circle. It was a small circle.
Well, right, but the
It was
back
like the size of our
side
garage.
was like their stock room and stuff. So,
Yeah, see, I won't remember that.
well, I'm just saying for when you went into the store, it was just like a semicircle.
Yeah, and there was like a step that went all
Yeah.
the way around too.
yeah.
Not a stage. There was like a step up, like a platform that went all the way around. And
It's
then
like
on
a
top of
stage, like it's right
for you to perform.
No, but it wasn't like
Yeah,
a
it was an
step.
elevated step. It was
Yeah.
like an elevated step. And then on top of that, it was like a wooden whatever. And then all those shoes were like lined around the
Yeah, I remember that, and then on the wall too. I think.
I don't remember that. I just remember the layout of the building. Like the way it looked
Yeah.
inside like that. I don't remember any other details about it. That's all I remember. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, IG or IG, whatever it's called. We used to go there for I used to get a lot of my sunglasses there.
Yeah.
Like I used to before it was Spies, it was Oakley's. I used to get my Oakleys there, and I have a picture of this actually somewhere, and I can picture which one it is. I'm with my dad, and we were like in front of like a we were at a car dealership back when like it wasn't a PT Cruiser, but it was back when those were popular. So again, dating myself. But I used to have these white Oakleys, and they used to go. It was the ones that went straight back
Mm.
over your ear, like they didn't curve over your ear.
Oh yeah.
They went straight back, and they were like the little like cat eye.
Were they real though, or
Yeah, they were real from IG.
of course
They were white. What? I bought them.
Oh,
It was
so
my
how
allowance
old were
money.
you? Oh,
I was like 23. My mom said I could buy them.
yeah.
She's like, you're old enough now to make life choices,
You
and
made
those
your
are bad
bed.
ones.
You made your bed every day this week.
They were Oakleys, white Oakleys, and they had like the Oakley symbol at the back of it, and then over that was like a gray rubber piece that like sat on your. Yeah, I remember exactly. They were so cool. But yeah, I used to buy my Spies
I
there
don't even remember the
and watches
brand,
when I got
but
in watches.
yeah,
Roxy was
Yeah.
like a popular brand,
Quicksilver,
which is also Roxy. But
Right.
anyway,
Volcom.
oh, that was a big one for women too, men and women.
Hmm.
I remember the girls used to always rock Volcom shirts, the stupid little stone or whatever it is.
Yeah,
What was it? A stone?
I guess so. Yeah, because it was Volcom Stone was like their whole.
Mm. Volcom, Oakley's, Etnies, Osiris's,
Oakley's were
DC.
not. I don't remember Oakley.
Oakley's sunglasses were like pop. Oakley's I think was more big in this in the snowboarding world.
Maybe.
Like the goggles, they used to make Oakley's was like big on making goggles, and then they obviously made sunglasses. Vans wasn't really popular, but Independent, we talked about that
No.
last time.
Yeah.
Independent was huge. That was
Mhm.
and Spitfire.
But
for the
then,
guys.
do you remember in middle school and they told us we couldn't wear Independent with like the Iron Cross logo?
Showing, yeah, because it had some affiliation with like
White supremacy or something
yes,
stupid. And
yeah.
like okay,
When it
it
was
was always
literally
something.
just across.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that, and I used to wear it all the time. I used to have it. Remember, huh? I never got like in trouble for it though.
No.
I think they would either tell you to like turn it inside out, or they'd give you a spirit shirt, and you got to rock a township spirit shirt, or not township, Valley View
Mm-hmm.
spirit shirt. But I had didn't I have a gray? You would remember. I had a gray shirt with an Independent,
white, yeah.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to also have was my favorite. I used to have a black hoodie, and it had the red Independent logo like on the chest or the back or something like that. That was my favorite hoodie. I used to love that thing. And then I don't know if Obey was around that time, but that was another.
No, I feel like
into.
when we were older, yeah. But that was then once the Simi Town Center was up, and then
That place was popping back in the day.
Tilly's and
That's
Anchor
where
Blue and
perfect segue. That was my first job. That place
Anchor
still
Blue?
exists. No,
Oh,
Tilly's.
Tilly's.
I never worked at Anchor Blue,
No, but you
but
wore
I
a lot of
did.
their
I have a story
clothes.
about Anchor Blue, but we won't talk about that.
Okay, Zoomies.
No, I never shopped at Zoomies until
No?
later. No, it was Tilly's, and that's why I worked there because my paycheck used to just go back to the store.
Mhm.
I used to get paid like every 2 weeks or whatever, and it would just go back to the store. But I was only paid, well, I guess clothing would have been cheaper back then too, but that was minimum wage at the time was $7.50 an
Yeah.
hour. And that's what I used to get paid. And I worked there for 6 months. And I used to put, not all the time, but a lot of the time, what I would do when I was working the floor
Mhm.
is I would, because we used to have like our cubbies in the back or whatever, our lockers. And what is he doing? I used to grab merchandise off the floor while I was working and put it in the back.
Like
And-
hold it.
Yeah, literally for myself.
Yeah.
And then I would wait.
All your famous.
No, I didn't wear Famous at that time. It was the pinstripe shorts was like the thing I was wearing then. That was like popular then, and also, or maybe it was Famous, the Nautical Stars or Nautica Stars. What is it called?
Nautical, I think, but
Those I forget what brand it was,
Yeah, I
but
don't
those
know.
were like really popular back then when I worked at Tilly's too.
yeah.
Like any clothing with those stars on it.
Yeah.
So I remember
that
I had like
reminds
a
me too. There was like a No Fear shop too.
yeah, but I used to have like it was like a tan, like a light brown or a dark brown shirt or something like that.
Yeah.
With the stars over it that were like bleeding. And that was so cool. And then I had pinstripe shorts too. They'd be like brown pinstripe. I used to have
The
orange.
buzzed.
The checkered
head
ones?
and Big earrings.
No, that was the phase of the long hair. That was like the Bieber hair before
Oh.
Bieber was born.
Yeah.
Well, born, famous.
Yeah.
That was my phase, and then was like my emo phase when I used to wear like the Nautica stars or whatever with the pinstripe shorts, and I used to have the sweepy
Yeah,
stupid
but
hair.
your hair was so thick, it just never.
Not anymore.
It's still thick. It's just not.
It's just not.
Yeah.
It's
Not
still
all
thick.
still
It's
there.
just not. Yeah. That's why I wear a hat all the time. I even
No, but
sleep
that
with
was
my hat
like
on.
when
But
we both just like first got our license, so
what? Going to that store? I mean,
that
to that
mall,
mall?
yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember this. It opened. I've told you this
On my
before.
birthday.
Yeah, on your 16th birthday. So that's where I took you for your
I don't think
sweet
we
16.
were talking.
That was my. Truthfully, is because I wanted to go shopping,
It's
and I was like,
always, I mean, even
perfect.
today, it was like, oh, I've been planning this for weeks, but I also wanted to go to Young LA.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Right.
I truthfully, I put this on everything. The goal to go to Topanga was because of that. But yes, I was like, well, now there's a Young LA store, so I'm going to go there as well. I
Topanga's
wasn't
the superior
anticipating.
mall at this point.
Right, but also you know this, but nobody else knows this. The Young LA store doesn't. It's not like a regular store where they
Right.
stock stuff.
Right.
So I was only going there with the intention of hoping that they were going to have what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's not
Can
like
you even check, like, if you're online, can you even check if
no.
it's
I
in
think it's
store?
way too new of a store for that to even be.
Hmm.
But it wouldn't be like going to a Zoomies or going to a Vans where
Right.
like it's most likely going to be in stock there.
Not really, though, because, I mean, both of the places that I wanted to go, neither of the things were in stock.
Yeah, but
Which,
okay,
granted, the
but
one
you could also check on their website and see if it's in stock at that store. You can't do that at
I
Young
guess
LA.
so, but I never thought to do that with either one because
That sounds like a you problem then.
yeah, well, because on Gap, I already have it in my cart, so I could just go and buy it.
You
It's
don't
not
need to
that
tell
big of a
people I
deal.
shop there.
At Gap,
Mhm.
Baby Gap.
Baby Gap, medium. But yeah, that was the point that I'm making. It's like
And the
I
other
didn't.
thing was like
Okay.
at Free People, it was
I'm
like
done talking. Apparently,
was if they had it in stock, then I would buy it because it's one of those things. Like I'm not gonna buy it unless
no,
it's
you
on
wouldn't.
sale.
No, you wouldn't. You would do one of these things. You would look at it and you go,
No, I mean,
really like these.
if they had it
I
in
really
store,
like these, but I don't know. I don't know.
if they had it in store, first I would try it on because they were over $200, the overalls.
Or anything at Free People under 200, the amount of jeans that I bought from Free People for you,
I wear them all the time.
that's because I can only afford 2 pairs. They're like $160 or $180. So you have 2 pairs of jeans.
I don't wear jeans often, but when I do, they're Free People.
You sound like a Dos Equis commercial.
Yeah.
Okay. $400. 2 pairs of jeans. My jeans prior to Young LA were from Amazon.
But
and they were
wear some
So I'm not
American
done.
Eagle.
$30.
Yeah, and American Eagle is not even that
30,
cheap.
60, 90. So that means I could have bought 6 pairs and had change left over.
Whatever.
For the 2 pairs that you got. I got triple the amount of jeans.
I like what I like.
I wish that was in the marriage agreement.
In
I
my
like what I
vows.
like. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a very expensive taste too.
Well,
Free People, new phone. What else? A Louis bag. Your nails done all the freaking time. Yeah. I just saw a reel where it was like, babe, can I go get my nails done? And he's like, sure. And he's like unfolding like a fold of hundreds, and then inside was nail clippers, and he handed them to her. I'm like, I'm gonna do that next time.
no. I mean, I could do my own nails at home, but it's
Great. Show me. Don't tell me.
They last like almost a whole month too.
Love that for me.
Yeah. Well, I was going to this other place and they were only lasting like 2 weeks and then they start peeling off. These ones, they don't peel off, and it's to the point where like they're so grown out. That's why I have to go get them done.
Got it.
So
You don't
they're-
have to explain it to me, girl.
It's a good shop.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's a very roundabout way of putting it, but yeah.
It's a nice hat you got.
Thanks. Oh, we're going to talk about that. My Valentine's Day present.
Yeah, honestly, it's probably my favorite.
That's so bizarre because I feel like when you first saw it, you were like, oh, that's kind of cool. You're like, I don't know about that one.
Really?
Yeah, it's got roses underneath
Yeah.
on the brim.
That's why it's like so. It's
Well,
like
there's a
so.
rose on the head too, right?
Yeah,
Up
on the
here
logo.
somewhere.
Yeah.
And then
Little heart on the
there's a
back.
heart, a bleeding heart in the back.
Yeah. But
I
it's
don't know
like
why it's
so
bleeding.
subtle. I don't know. It's like just subtly
Shout out,
different.
pause. I got to shout out my sponsorship in the middle of this video. Dad Gang, use my code. I'll send it to you. I'm going to put it in the link below.
What's your code? Isn't it like Jeff10?
I don't know. I think it changes every time. It's like 309-657.
Oh, it's a number.
8605309.
I thought you had like a.
I don't think so. You know what? Actually, pause that sponsorship because I don't even think that code works anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they might have dropped me. I don't know. I have to go back and double check. Last time I checked it, it didn't work.
You just buy your own supplies.
Well, I figure if I'm getting paid a kickback for it, why wouldn't I just pay for it too?
Yeah,
It's
I
a
mean,
win-win.
it's the same as a
Discount
code. Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving me money back. So it's essentially just helping me buy more hats. You shouldn't even be mad.
Right. That one is a nice hat though.
Yeah.
But I do need to get you like some kind of.
There's like 5 more that I want too.
I need to find some kind of. I think I told you.
They may or may not be here next week.
Like, I'm just gonna keep going. Like a shelf probably to like put them on so that you can see them like all lined up, because I think that
I usually, you know what I do? Truthfully, because of the way that they're sitting right now, the thing in the middle right here, they're all colored essentially like what the color of the hat is.
Right.
So that's how I tell, because I could just see
right,
the
but
thing.
that's what I'm saying is like if you have them all stacked, like some of the things I've seen are like hooks or something where you stack them on top of each other, you would have to like, it would be the brim at that point, flipping through the brims to see which one, and then you gotta like take it off. And if it was like a shelf, I feel like you could just take it off the shelf.
Okay.
And then you could see them all.
It's your world.
Yeah.
Just living in it. I just work here.
Yep. Add it to the to-do list.
You already have a list out there? Okay.
Okay. So yeah, that was your Valentine's Day present.
Yep.
I got another one.
Another one what?
Another Valentine's Day present.
How? You got 14 days.
What do you mean how? That's enough time.
What is it?
Like, I'm going to tell you.
You already got your gift.
Okay. And not technically. It's not opened.
Okay. Well, yeah, you're not allowed to open it until one of those 2 things happen.
Okay.
So you can tell me mine now.
No, it's going to be a surprise.
Is it something that I've said that you were just like,
no,
mental
it's
note?
something that I saw like a reel and I was like, oh, that's cute.
So we already know it's clothing.
Nope.
You specified it as cute.
So Valentine's Day.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to win that battle, so let's just move on from that.
Okay. Anything else?
Do you have anything else?
Not that I can think of.
All right, then we're going to shift gears completely, and this is the topic that I had. We're going to end it like this.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to ask you one question, and I want you to think about your answer.
Okay.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
You're so lame.
Okay, for reals, for reals. I want to end it like this because this is the topic that I wanted to go over. I want you to tell me what you feel, in your own words, is your purpose.
Oh, gosh.
Yep, shifting gears.
Okay.
And don't pause. Don't say something stupid or corny like, to be a mother.
No, it is corny when I say it out loud. It's like something that I probably wouldn't say out loud unless somebody had asked me like such a pointed question. But after, I mean, like, I guess I haven't really thought about it in this way until like relatively recently. But after like obviously everything with your mom, like, you know, is I would drop anything to be with her, to go to appointments, to do this, that, and the other, like whatever she needed, it I was more than happy to do for her. And then everything with my grandpa that's been going on, like I kind of feel the same. Like it's obviously like a lot that both him and my grandma are going through. So like anything that I can do to try and like help them out or just make it like not as stressful for them. Um and I don't think I'm sure you don't know this, but like if you look up like the meaning of my name, Samantha, it means like God's listener or something in that variation. And so I just keep thinking about how like in both of those situations how I do feel like fulfilled or like have a sense of purpose when I've been like helping them and helping others in need. So it's just like interesting that like I don't know, I feel like I'm a good listener, but maybe you would disagree. But I think like in those situations, like it's helped me help other people kind of thing. So yeah, honestly, I have been thinking about that recently. Like that's so strange. And I feel like that has kind of like tied into certain things. So yeah.
A listener, a people listener. I mean, a people helper.
Yeah, like a listener in terms of like when you need something kind of thing and listening to what you need in order to help whatever it may be. Do you agree or no?
For what?
I don't know.
That's your own words. That's
Well,
what
I
you
mean,
feel
like,
like.
what do you think about that?
If that's how you feel, that's what your purpose is, then what? I
Okay.
can't.
No, actually.
Huh? No. I mean, what? How? Oh, I'm supposed to tell you what your purpose is?
No, do you agree with?
That you're a good helper?
Yeah.
I guess it depends because I can make this. Well, I can make this funny.
Nah.
I could turn this to a funny thing, even though it was supposed to be more like thought provoking.
Yeah.
So on that aspect, yes.
Okay.
I would agree.
Okay, then let me ask you yours.
Well, can I answer the funny part of it though?
Sure.
Sure. I would say no to the other things, like as an example, like you trying to help me behind the scenes with my work stuff and like the social media and like.
Yeah.
Which I know, like, okay, if I'm comparing those two things, obviously everything else that you've been doing is way more important.
Right.
Truthfully, like that doesn't take precedence over that.
Yeah.
Like that's probably the lowest thing. But I'm just saying, like, when you really truly have like nothing going on and you're like in between work is slow or whatever for 20 minutes.
Yeah, but also when we have talked about it up until recently, I told you it's been like more vague where it's just like, okay, that
Yeah,
sounds
now I've
great,
given
but
you a better
like
direction
how
though.
do we yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we'll
So
see then.
now, yeah.
So do what I tell the boys. Show me, don't tell me.
Okay, so now I'm just one of your kids.
No, God. I can't win.
Okay, your turn.
For what?
What do you feel like your purpose is?
Recently or just in general?
In general, recently, whatever.
Well, in general, it was kind of along the same lines to not be like cliche or like vague, but like to help other people that are in need. Which is one of the main reasons why I got into personal training, but which is still one of my motivators, I guess I'll say, like what drives me or what I feel like is my purpose. But since getting into other things like the podcast or doing the outdoor workouts, like we did one today, or I did one today, and just like things in general is like, or like making the shirts is also a perfect example. Like we were talking to Cynthia today about like how I get an idea and it's like something that I would want to wear
Right.
myself. And then I'm like, then I'm going to wear it just because I enjoy it. And if other people see it and they like it, then it becomes a thing. But if it's not, was just for me anyway.
Right.
It's just a plus or a bonus that other people actually like it and would also represent and wear that as well. But to bring it back full circle, I feel like now, more recently, I feel like my purpose is more or less to not necessarily share my story, but like to get that point across in general to other people, because I've said before, and I've talked about it on this podcast, is like one of the main reasons that I started this was obviously one to have conversation with you or people in general, but also because I feel like everybody has a story to tell.
Yeah.
Not to get too deep. And I think that it's selfish to not share that. And so I'm sharing mine in hopes to get that message out to other people, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not trying to do it from a selfish
It's
standpoint, but
more
it's
or
like,
less like you're not alone. Kind
well,
of.
yeah,
thing.
I think that it would be selfish of me to hold on to something that I've been going through and not share that, obviously to an extent that I'm comfortable with, because there could be somebody in North Dakota that's going through something similar, and like
Oh, I'm
hearing that
sure. Yeah.
helped them either be open about how they feel or know that, like you said, they're not alone in going through whatever that is.
Right.
You know, and I think by doing that, in turn, my goal or my hope is to have other people do that, because you may be withholding information that you need to tell somebody so that they know those same things.
Yeah.
And that, again, just to bring that back full circle and relate it to the personal training thing, is like one of the main reasons that I got into personal training, and I've been so true and like strict with like my approach to how I do it and helping people in every aspect, not just the physical, but change their lives with fitness, is because I can't reach everybody as just myself. I
Right.
can only reach so many people. But if I can lend you some sort of knowledge or teach you how to do things a proper way where it starts to click and make sense for you, you can then take that and help
Somebody
your
else.
friend or
Yeah.
somebody that you know that's struggling with that. Like if you're like, I did everything that I could and I couldn't seem to lose the last 10 pounds, and I'm able to help guide or assist you in that, you might run into somebody else with that same issue. Like, man, I've been struggling with it. Oh, my trainer taught me this, or, oh, I learned this from my friend who had a trainer, and so on
Right,
and so
right.
forth. And then it spreads.
Mhm.
And so that, I feel like overall that was more of my goal,
Yeah.
is like to get that story out. And it could be through fitness. It could be through teaching people proper exercises or how to eat properly, right? It could be in the outdoor workout today where it's like I'm giving a space for people to move and exercise and like check in with themselves that they might not have anywhere else.
Yeah.
Or with the apparel, is like I have a message that resonated with me. I put it on a shirt because I like it and I want to wear it and represent it, and then it resonates with other people who see that and think like I relate to that as well.
Mhm.
So that's like the all-encompassing thing behind everything now, is just like share your story in whatever form it is. It could be drawing. Maybe you like to draw and you get out your emotion or what you're feeling through a picture you draw or paint.
Mhm.
And that's how people end up buying art. They relate to it. They're
Mm.
like, oh, whatever. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay. Good story.
Thanks for coming to my podcast. Bye. No,
Bye.
no.
Oh.
That it? We're done?
Yeah. That was
Okay.
good.
You got everything out that
Yeah.
you
That
wanted
was
from that?
Yeah. That was a good one.
Boom. Bing bop, boom bop, bing bop,
We
bam.
hit the nostalgia. We hit the
Yeah.
everything.
Okay. Thanks for coming to my podcast. See you next time.
Bye.
No, that wasn't it. Do it again.
Excuse me.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.